over the past 48 hours, some big-time Nebraska players who were previously thought to maybe transfer reaffirmed their commitment with the Big Red and said they will return for next season. So in today's video, I'm going to go over every single one of those guys and what it means for Nebraska going forward. So really quick, I am fired up about retaining top talent. If you are to hit that like button, and hey, are you a diehard Nebraska fan? Yes. Do you want daily Husker football content? Yes. Do you want transfer portal updates? Yes. Do you want recruiting updates? Yes. I got you covered for every single one of that. We have the best family here on Nebraska YouTube, road to 9,000 subscribers. So listen, if you're a diehard Husker fan and you want daily content talking about what's going on with your favorite team, make sure to subscribe. You will be thanking yourself that you did. But without further ado, let's get into it. Going over the news over the past 48 hours, a bunch of big-time Husker players have reaffirmed their commitment to Nebraska. They said that they will not be entering the transfer portal, and a lot of them have been rumored to maybe enter. So let's just get into it with the first name I want to talk about. This, of course, is Riley Van Poppel, one of the best up-and-comer defensive linemen on this Nebraska football team. Again, he was redshirted this year just because of the fact that Matt Rhule wanted to keep some eligibility on him because he has such a bright future. He played as a true freshman in 2023, but when Tony White and Terrence Nine left, he was the first guy people started talking about as potentially leaving. But Riley Van Poppel tweeted out yesterday that he is locked in. He had a conversation with Terry Bratton, our new defensive line coach. By the way, shout out for Terry Bratton for following me on Twitter. Appreciate him. I think he saw my video when he got hired here. But again, Terry Bratton obviously doing a really good job already. That's a guy I'm very high on. And Riley Van Poppel, he is locked in. Now, we just got news that a bunch more players are locked in. Spoiler alert, the Miami boys are all coming back. This photo was just posted by Amari Sanders. All of these players at one point in time were hinted to maybe enter the transfer portal because Tony White left. He's going to Florida State, back to these guys' home state. So it was thought that these guys might enter, but all of them are back. Again, Amari Sanders there on the far left. That's a true freshman corner who played a lot this year. Good potential. Willis McGahee, again, son of legendary Miami Hurricanes running back. He will be back. Great edge rusher there. Then you have Phil Simpson, who's one of the best recruiters on this coaching staff, just returned from Florida State. He was with us in 2023. He was responsible for every single one of these Miami boys. Phil Simpson, he's a phenomenal recruiter, and it was big to get him back. And then Ja'Cory Barney, of course, number 17. Larry Tarver, number 10, is going to be back. And then Vincent Shavers as well. So every single one of those guys will return next season. And this is big for many reasons. But I told you guys before, it's one thing to lose your old talented players like Jamari Butler. Jamari Butler was a loss. I'm not going to paint it like we're not going to miss him. We're going to miss a guy like Jamari Butler. But that doesn't really hurt the program as much as losing young talent does. If we lost any one of these guys, that would have been a big hit. All of these guys have plenty of years of eligibility left. They have NFL aspirations, high potentials. It would have been huge to lose any of these guys, and Nebraska does a phenomenal job locking every single one of these guys down. Again, Amari Sanders, Vincent Shavers, Larry Tarver, Ja'Cory Barney, Willis McGahee. And again, that's thanks to Phil Simpson more than anything for bringing these guys all back. So I told you guys about a week ago, I thought that the worst already happened for Nebraska in the transfer portal. I thought, obviously we lost Jamari, we lost Prince Emmanuel, and we lost Mekhi Bayer, but it wasn't really going to get worse from that. And I think that came true. Obviously, Emmett and Keona Davis came back. We really just haven't lost too many guys in the portal since then. I don't expect to lose any more in the quarterback room. We're not going to lose a running back. Again, we know that Dante's coming back, Emmett's coming back, Quentin's coming back. In the wide receiver room, I don't really expect to lose anybody of value. You might lose, I don't know. You might lose a Janiran Bonner. I don't think so. I think he's coming back. He's a team player. I think Demetrius Bell's come back at this point. So you're not losing wide receivers. Fedoni, Matt Rhule hinted at the other day that Thomas Fedoni might be on the way out. He said that in his press conference. He kind of hinted at it. He obviously didn't say it. So we'll see there. But I don't know if that'd be really that big of a loss. Offensive line, I don't think we're going to lose anybody notable. We've already lost, these notable guys on defense. We can't really lose any more. So I think we're going to be perfectly fine when it comes to the transfer portal. And it's good news that every single one of these guys reaffirmed that they will be back. Of course, Dylan reaffirmed he was going to be back. It's crazy that we're in an era of college football where guys have to post that they're returning to the team. Like, that should just be the norm, but it is what it is. But everybody, pretty much all these young talent, they're going to be back next year, man. We're going to look good. And once we start adding transfers, people are going to start hyping up this roster. So, man, shout out to these guys coming back. Shout out to Terry Bratton, a really nice guy. Again, follow me on Twitter. I think I assume he saw my video about him when he was posting. That's why he gave me a follow. But again, he's doing some good work with that defensive line room already. That was a really, really good hire. So very appreciative of the hires that Matt Rhule has made, and we got some guys coming back who are studs. All right, guys, let me know down below your thoughts about these returning players for Nebraska. Again, we might lose some more transfers, but just know I don't think anybody we're going to lose going forward is a big impact player or is going to impact us going forward. These are the guys you had to lock down. These guys with real potentials. All right, guys, once again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go be great, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.